Hi, welcome back to my cup of TV. I'm Jenny, and I'm back with more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So the last episode was the Great Evil was released by the vigilante people. So that's out there somewhere. I'm assuming that's going to be our big bad going forward this season. And Buffy and Angel. Well, Buffy stopped Angel killing himself, and I'm not really sure where they're at right now, whether they're together or not, but yeah, it felt like it was a real turning point in his story arc this season and their relationship story this season so far. So we'll see where they are. Oz is giving Willow a second chance, and I think that's where we're at. So this episode is called Gingerbread. Now, my first thought was a kind of Hansel and Gretel type story. I don't know why. I don't think gingerbread is particularly relevant to Hansel and Gretel, but it's the first thing I thought of was like a gingerbread house. So, yeah, could be that. Or it's like Shrek 2 with the giant gingerbread man. That would also be good. Okay. Watch me be completely wrong as I normally am. Okay. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and remember that Patreon is 2 episodes ahead. And over on Patreon I'm also watching My Little Pony and Charmed. So if you're interested in either of those, head over to Patreon. So grab your cuppa, grab your snacks, and let's watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 11, Gingerbread. Now I'm hungry.
Is it a vampire?
Oh God.
What are you doing here? I brought you a snack. I thought it was about time for me to come out and watch. You know.
Okay.
You know that slaying is kind of an alone thing, but it's such a big part of your life, and I'd like to understand it.
It's nice that she's making the effort. Why do I feel like now she's going to run into trouble? Oh, that's a kid. Oh, it's too... Oh, no. This is taking a really dark turn really fast.
Hey, Amy. I like your new hair.
Oh, Amy.
I haven't seen you out there. Where you been? Not with me. No, sir. Ask anyone. No.
Not helping.
No, the point.
Why do I worry that Amy's got something to do with this, as we haven't seen her in ages? Not being funny, but 2 dead kids? That should be big news. Who are they? Where are their parents?
This is Joyce. Quite a turnout you have here.
Oh well, it's not just me, but thank you.
Awkward.
So what? You'll do something about this, you see.
Is this the first time Buffy comes across the mayor being suspicious?
In the aftermath.
I was supposed to lead us in a moment of silence, but silence is this town's disease. For too long, we've been plagued by unnatural evils. This isn't our
Oh,
town
she's putting
anymore.
herself at risk here.
It belongs to the monsters and the witches and the slayers.
Oh. So Amy is involved, or they're trying to lead us to believe that she is. What? What the hell is going on? Are they like possessed or something?
Look, I'm getting sick of the judgment, the innuendos. Is a man not innocent until proven guilty?
You
You
were
are
guilty.
You gotta look at Smoochies. Don't have to pay the price.
But I'm talking about the future guilt. Look, everyone expects me to mess up again. Like Oz. I see how he is around me. You know, that steely gaze, that pointed
You just can't
surface.
handle that Oz
He's usually such
is a
an
grown-up
No, but it's
and he's
different
moved
now.
on.
It's more.
Oh no, not Giles's books. You're not even being careful with them.
And they took all of John's books away. He'll get most of them back. Moo just wants to
Oh.
material. Everything else will be returned to Mr. Giles soon. If we're gonna solve this, we need those books now. Sweetie, those books have no place at a public school library, especially now. Any student can waltz in there and get all sorts of ideas. Do you understand?
But you're going to let the real monsters run riot by doing what you're doing. Okay, I'm going to pause for a second. I'm getting really frustrated. I get where Joyce is coming from as a parent and as someone wanting to protect the community. But like I've already said, what she's doing is just going to leave everything open to attack from the real monsters. The other thing that's really bothering me, and I'm assuming it's just because it's not required to tell the story they're trying to tell, they haven't even named these kids or given them a family or anything. You know, if Joyce cared so much about these kids, then she'd be calling them by their names. Also, she's come on one Slayer trip, one slaying thing. And now she thinks she knows all about it? Come on. It's just annoying.
Buffy. And maybe next time that the world is getting sucked into hell, I won't be able to stop it because the anti-hell sucking book isn't on the approved reading list.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Just trying to make things better.
You are.
There's bad people out there.
Oh.
And we can't sleep.
Not until you hurt them.
The way they hurt us.
Okay, so something going on with her. Is this that great evil again? Because obviously it's making angels see people, see ghosts.
What?
Facts, details.
Well, they were found in the park.
No. Where did they go to school? Who were their parents? What are their names?
Yes.
We know everything about their deaths. We don't even know their names.
Well, sure we do. It's on the tip of my tongue. It never came up. Ever.
And if no one knows who they are, where did these pictures come from?
Just assume someone had the details. Two children found out a mysterious mark bone. These children were found near Omaha in 1949.
And it's the same kids.
Wait.
Those are the same kids.
50 years ago.
So, you believe me?
I believe you, dear. Now all I can do is let you go with love.
What?
Let me go. What does that mean? Mom?
Wait.
She has a door to the outside there, doesn't she?
Fairy tales are real.
Like in Grimm.
Hansel and Gretel.
Wait.
I said Hansel and Gretel.
Breadcrumbs, ovens, gingerbread house.
Well, we need to talk alone.
Look, there's more of these things.
Oh.
You were right.
So
It
who's
was easy.
going to be left to
I told you.
save them?
It gets even easier. But I'm still scared of the bad girls.
Hold still.
Is it the adults then that are affected by this? Because the teenagers don't seem to be in the enthrall of it all. But then Giles isn't enthralled in it either.
Why are you here?
Things are way out of control, Giles. First the thing at school, and then my mom confiscates all of my black clothes and scented candles. I came over here to tell Buffy to stop this craziness and found you all unconscious. Again. How many times have you been knocked out, anyway?
Thank you, Cordelia.
I swear, one of these times you're gonna wake up in a coma.
Wake up in a... We need to save Buffy from Hansel and Gretel.
It says something when you're on the same wavelength as Cordelia, of all people.
What's with the grin?
Mom, don't! Alright. You wanna fry a witch?
Oh,
I'll give you a
she's
witch.
going to do something.
God is Hecate, work thy will. Uh-oh. Before the
me, let the unclean thing go!
Oh. This better not be Giles's books.
Learn them. Mom, dead people are talking to you. Do the math.
I'm sorry, Buffy.
Mom,
Fair point.
you love me.
Oh, he's gonna have to see his books burning.
Buffy, I can't take it. It's too hot.
Oh.
Mommy, I'm on fire. Cordelia, put out the fire.
Can the others see them?
Bitte ruft euch an. Bewegt euch nicht hinter falschen Gesichtern.
Ugh.
Protect us. Kill the bad girls.
You know what? Not as convincing in that outfit.
Oh, now she can do it.
Did I get it? Did I get it?
Ugh.
We're here to save you.
Okay, ready?
Diana Hecate, I hereby license thee to depart, goddess of creatures great and
Oh, they're trying to bring
small,
Amy back
conjure
to
thee
human.
To withdraw.
Okay, so that was season 3, episode 11. I wonder how long Amy will be around for. Because I'm assuming we do see her again in human form. She does tend to pop up here and there. That was a good episode. It had some very good twists in it. I mean, like I said, it started off dark with the 2 dead children. And it was kind of like an up and down episode for Joyce, because obviously it started off with, okay, what she's doing isn't ideal for Buffy, but she's trying to make an effort, to the way she then was behaving, the whole moo thing, which obviously I wasn't happy with, until we get the reveal that she's not kind of behaving that way by her own choice. So again, that was a good twist. I didn't see that coming, that there was something wrong. Interesting to meet Willow's mum and see, well, why we haven't met her before, because she doesn't really take an interest in what Willow is doing, which is a shame. But I think it was a good addition to the episode, because yeah, having Joyce get involved and at least have been around for the whole thing, it does make you wonder, where are the others' parents? Why are they not concerned as to where the children are and what they're doing? Especially when they're going out at night patrolling and stuff. I don't think it was explained why it was only the adults that were affected and why Giles wasn't, being that he's an adult. So yeah, I mean, if anyone knows why that is and it's not a spoiler to tell me, then please put it in the comments. We had Xander dealing with his guilt. Now, some of his behaviour was annoying me, but I think looking back on it after the episode, I think his immature humour and behaviour is his way of dealing with the guilt. He doesn't kind of mope and apologise. He tries to brush it all off, which, yeah, I think that's just his way of dealing with it. But then again, I do think that seeing the way he was with Oz, as much as it seems ridiculous, I think it's good that they have it there, because it kind of shows that even though Oz has given Willow a second chance, that this is still an issue within the group. I think it would be unrealistic for it to have happened, him give her another chance, Cordelia be out of the group, and then everything goes back to normal and everyone's fine. That's not what would happen, and so I'm glad they haven't done that. Nice to see Cordelia get back in places and help. As much as people moan about they kind of moan about Cordelia and that she has made mistakes, she still does step up to help where needed. As much as she says it was because her mum took her black clothes and stuff and her candles, it's because she knew something was wrong, something was going on, and she knows what the consequences of that can be from what she's seen so far, so she went to do something about it, or at least find people to do something about it. I can't believe that I went with the Hansel and Gretel thing to start with, and I was actually kind of right. It was something to do with that. So I'm proud of myself. For once, my random guess I thought could possibly be right was actually right. Just remembered as well, another good twist in this episode was when we saw Willow, Amy, and I think his name was Michael, doing their ritual with the symbol. Like I said, I felt like it could be a mislead, but it was still a shock to see Willow there at all. So that was a good one. That was Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 3, Episode 11, Gingerbread. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.